What is up, folks? Welcome to another edition of Billy the Kid's No Bullshit Toy Reviews. And today we are taking a look at the Hasbro Star Wars Return of the Jedi Black Series Boba Fett. This is sold as a deluxe figure for $35 fucking dollars. Mind blowing. The rest of the wave's like 20 bucks. Whatever. Beautiful figure, beautiful sculpt, beautiful paint, but I do have some minor nitpicks. So, number one, he's not the easiest to get to stand. It takes a little bit of fiddling about. The hands, when I went to place this blaster in, very difficult to get the blaster in there. I had to bend out the plastic, which then stressed the plastic. So that bugs me. I wish this cape was made of fabric and not plastic, and the backpack doesn't really seamlessly plug in. I do think Hasbro kind of missed the mark in regards to a really cool feature that they could have had with Boba Fett and his rocket pack, and that is they didn't give us anywhere to post a peg to help him fly. So you have these great blast effects, but you can't put him in a flight pose whatsoever. So that's a bummer, especially for the character. He comes with this really nice flame, plugs right in, and let's get into it. The details there, I mean, he looks like he jumped right off the screen. I will not be removing this blaster from his hand out of fear of damaging the figure. His jetpack does come off and reveal a post. I just, like I said, wish there was one somewhere in here to put us into a flight pose. As for Boba Fett, free-floating belt and free-floating cape and Wookiee threads as well. The rangefinder comes down, which is awesome. Really cool little feature. The helmet is beautiful. Paintwork's done great. Full range, up, down, side to side. I mean, the articulation and the head alone is excellent. Shoulders do rotate, but just be careful. You don't want to mess up with his shoulder pads. There are butterfly joints inside, but they're very tight. You can get a full rotation here at the elbow for a split. You've got a single joint at the elbow, but you do have their pinless technology, so it is beautiful. The hands rotate and bend inward. There are no additional hands for additional poses, I guess we'll say. Let's bring this up. You've got a hell of a wide range of articulation at the waist, back and forth, side to side, all around. So that's very nicely done. No full Van Damme at the hips. There's a thigh swivel. He does not kick back. That's as far back as it's going to go. He does kick up and a little bit more than 90 degrees at the knee. There is also a knee swivel. So the posability's there. Feet go down, feet go up, and then you've got the amazing Hasbro ankles. So all in all, it is a really nice figure. It's really, really just beautiful. I do think that this could have been priced just like the rest of the figures. It didn't need to have a bigger price tag just because he's Boba Fett. I think he's pretty rad. And I did neglect earlier to note that he comes with a harpoon weapon that you attach it to his wrist, and there he has this threaded grappling hook. He also comes with another version of his blaster that unpegs and is his destroyed blaster from Return of the Jedi. Neat little gimmick. Definitely if you're a toy photographer, I could see why you would want it. But the figure itself is good. It's close to great. If they would have given us a peg so that we could get some poses of Boba Fett flying, this would have been an absolute home run. I might have to drill one myself, but then I have to damage the figure, and I hate damaging figures. On top of those features, his backpack has a missile here that detaches, and you could simulate it blasting off. Again, another thing that would look so cool if you had a stand ability. If you're a fan of Boba Fett and you don't have the first release of this figure, definitely pick him up. If you do have the first release of this figure, be kind and leave him for another collector who may not have been able to find him, as everybody needs a little Boba Fett in their collection. All right, I dig him. As always, check out my sponsors, St. Mark's Comics, down in the link below. To my Patreons, thank you for your continued support and belief in my channel. If you like what you see, please give me a like and subscribe. This is Billy the Kid signing off.